Right, hi guys, it's the breakdown. Oh wait, hold on, let me start again. Let me make sure. Hi guys, it's the breakdown. We're back again with another YouTube video, but today we're switching it up. We're going to be tier ranking the best rugby player, the best players within world rugby at the moment. And obviously, as you can see, Dan Big is right where he belongs. Moving on to Noah Lolesio, where
Showing
where do you
potential.
rate
I
him?
think we can
German
all say
potential.
showing potential. Yeah,
Yeah.
promising player.
I was gonna put him in the overrated, but yeah, show him potential. Yeah.
Overall.
Why are you going to put him at overrated? He's
Uh,
not rated. How could he be overrated?
that's true. Malherbe, world class for me. If
Oh
we're saying
mate,
Good.
top
I say
three in his
good.
position,
Top. I say good.
I
He is
just
a.
I can't see. You can't call a player world class when he plays maximum 50 minutes a game. Do you know what I mean?
so
I
so
know that you're gonna.
Malcolm Marks isn't world class in your opinion.
No.
No,
For this
Malcolm
ex,
Marks plays longer than
for
50
this
minutes.
exercise, he's good.
Brohan, do you know what I mean?
No, do you know what? Do you know what? If we were talking about scrummaging and nothing else, best in the world, but he's good overall. He's good. Like,
Okay.
do you like? Can anyone agree with me here, or am I
If we're
wrong?
saying
Let me
top
know if
three in
I'm
his
wrong.
position, name me
Yeah,
three
he's
players
top
that
three
are
in his
better than him.
position.
Cyril By, Ellis Genge, Andrew Porter, and those are three players that contribute to games more than him. I think.
Okay, he goes into the
Does
good.
anyone disagree? Like Kieran and Jack, if you disagree, let me know. But
I do
Uh,
massively disagree, but I'll put him in good.
well,
Thoughts?
what
I'd
you
say
got?
he's a toss
Kieran and
up with
Jack's got.
Steph.
What you say, Jack?
So why are you comparing him with Ellis Genge and
All right,
Porter?
Furlong.
Yeah, he goes into world
Yeah, world
class.
class.
I
Right, comment
thought
round
he was a
now.
loose head. My bad.
Hardy Surveyor, he's a
Yeah, well,
Kiwi.
best in the
Best in the
world.
world.
Best in
Uh,
the
Best.
world.
probably where are we thinking?
Best in the world, mate.
All right, that's marginal, by
Yeah.
the way. Hugo Keenan, good, I reckon. Like
World class.
he's on the way to
He's
being
not
world
world
class.
class.
I need to see more from him for him to be
Well,
world
okay, all right,
Yeah.
Kieran. You say he's the best fullback in the world, and we're saying to be world class, you have to be top three in your position.
I'm saying
So
that at that moment in time he was for like for a period, but you got to look at it in the sense of like New Zealand haven't played this year
Yeah,
and they got games to come, so we can't really put that in perspective.
yeah, but
So
they
it might,
played last autumn, and so did Hugo Keenan, and Hugo Keenan was one of the best fullbacks last autumn as well.
for me,
but he's made a
for
name for him this Six Nations, so I'd say
Ramos, Willemser,
Ramos over Hugo Keenan.
yeah,
Ramos over Keane is outrageous. But I feel
Kaputsa,
like
That
the
is
thing
outrageous.
though, I feel like he is one of the best fullbacks in the world. But as a player compared to other positions, he's not world class. If you know what I mean.
good then.
Because the 15 player pool isn't as good, strong as other positions. I don't know
Mm.
if
Mm.
that's he's just me, good. but Yeah, he's
I
good.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Put him in the good. Put him in the good category.
Uh, Cheslin Colby.
Good. He's fell off.
Um, what are we talking about him when he's fit? Because he's always getting injuries now, isn't he?
Yeah.
When he plays, 'cause that's
So
what
When
we're
he
saying.
plays,
in
when
that
he
sense, he's
plays,
good.
I'd say world class. When he
He's
I would
world
say
plays,
class.
world class. Yeah, world
yeah.
class. This tag burn.
Yeah.
How good do we reckon
Um,
tag burn?
I would say good. I would say
Yeah.
good. Good contributor.
Andrew Esterhuizen.
This is
Well,
a
he
hard
doesn't get enough
right.
game time,
Showing
does
potential.
he? I say
Showing
yeah.
potential.
I say showing potential
Showing
because
potential.
his
Yeah.
club form is unreal. One of the best club players in the world.
100%. Ollie Lawrence. This is an interesting one. I think based
Showing
off
potential.
recent form, he could go into the good, but for me so far he's only on showing potential. Like he is
Yeah,
showing the potential to be
I
good,
agree.
but I wouldn't
Yeah.
say he's not good because he hasn't
Because
established
if you're
himself.
comparing him to Esterhuizen, who plays the same position, they both mainly play like league, and they're both insane in their league. But Ollie Lawrence has played what 3 Six Nations games. It's hard to put him any higher than Esterhuizen, in
Mm,
my opinion.
100%. This
showing
is
potential.
Doris, Kaelin Doris, if I'm not
Good.
mistaken. Good,
Good.
good.
I
Yeah,
Mm,
he's not a
well,
top
is it? Can you
three.
name a six better or well? Can you name yeah back rower? So he's a six or eight. Can you name a six or eight better than him?
Khaleesi, Pete Steph Dutoy, Ardi Surveyor,
Peter Steph
Aldri,
Toit's a seven.
Aldri,
Matera.
Aldrich.
Well, okay, we're on the old Dreep thing. Doris has been playing better than Old Dreep recently, and we can have direct comparison there because they played the same amount of games and had the same amount of game time, and Doris has been playing better.
But then if we're going off just these games, then Colby gets out of world class because he hasn't like
Yeah,
he's been
that's what I
injured.
mean.
Yeah, no, I know, and he had a better autumn internationals. To be
Like I'd
fair,
say it's just a
Doris.
mix of like sort of like the last year and how they're playing right now.
I'm saying
Yeah,
good.
well, Doris has been one of their best players, one of the best players in the best team in the world. If that doesn't make him world class, I don't know what will.
He's got to do it over a longer period of time than what he has done.
But Jack just said over the last year.
Ooh,
Give or take.
I say
Like, I
good.
think world
Let's do
class
it.
in the Irish pack, Van der Fleer.
So we say, should we put him in good then? Good.
Right, yeah, probably good.
Interesting one. Let's go on to Alan Wynne Jones. Where does he go?
Time to go. Time to go. Too old.
Just
Pensioner.
overrated.
Pensioner.
Overrated, I think. Just
No,
overrated.
he's not even in overrated. He's in time to go. He's too
Yeah,
old.
but he would no, Kier, he would have retired if he had the choice, but he's the only option they have. So he's just
No, it's time
overrated.
to go, Rohan. TikTok. Time to go.
All right.
I do have to agree with Kieran in the sense of, yeah, he's not even overrated.
He's at the heart of Welsh problems right now because they've had a lack of locks, and he needs to just get out and give the young guns opportunity. That's what I'm saying.
So we're saying time to go, right?
Yeah, and if there's another category below that, I would put him in there, but it's not.
With figure.
Semi Rendrandra.
Right.
I'm opting for overrated.
Overrated as fuck.
Genuinely. What do you
Listen. I'm just gonna get ganged up on if I say anything. If I say anything,
I'm gonna say good.
No,
I'm putting him in. I'm saying put him in good because internationally he struggled because of the team he's played in.
Yeah,
that's what I'd say.
No, but he's still been unreal for Fiji.
You don't hear his name. You don't hear his name playing for Fiji. You know him because he plays.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Not for Fiji.
No,
barely for Bristol because he's always injured.
I think he's showing some potential.
What do you mean, mate? He's towards the end of his career. Like, let's be honest. If you're gonna say when Colby's fit, he's world class. When Randrandra's fit, he's world class.
There's no way you think Randrandra's anywhere near Colby.
Jack, you had a 4-year break from rugby, and that was when Randrandra was at his best. He's world class.
But yeah, and I'm telling you, world class.
He's been in a coma for like 5 years. He's world class.
For Bristol. Anybody world class for Bristol.
He's good.
Well, no,
Drop him in good.
All right, who else is here? Who are we looking at? Caleb Clark.
Go from the top.
Caleb Clark
is good.
Good. What do you reckon?
I think
He's good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Lekanyawam, self-explanatory, best in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Malcolm Marks.
World class.
Yeah, world class.
Did you say good? Curtly Aronzo.
Show potential.
I think he's in the world class.
Yeah,
No, because if Ollie Lawrence needs time to prove himself, he's only had 3 caps. He's got the same amount of caps. So if Ollie Lawrence needs time, then Arenzo needs time. So they're both showing potential. By the way, they're both showing potential.
Wait. So at international level, you're saying Curtly Aronzo and Ollie Lawrence operating at the same level?
No, what I'm saying is you said Lawrence would be good, but he hasn't been on the team for long enough. It's the same case for Aronzo.
Aronzo scored 8 tries in 8 games.
Ollie Lawrence hasn't had a bad game either.
Okay, we'll put him good.
We should. Okay.
Show potential. Jack Willis, show potential as well, I reckon.
Show potential. He hasn't had much England time.
Yeah.
Jasper Piso.
I think show potential. I don't think he's fitting into a good or world class category yet. But he's definitely not overrated. He's a quality player.
I'm saying it's not looking good, man. I'm saying it's not looking good because he can't break into the international team.
He literally played for
Not in a sense of like a consistent South African player. That's what I'm saying. He's a bit overrated, in my opinion.
Jack, what do you reckon? You're going to be the
I think
decider. He's good.
Show potential on what? Like, he isn't going to break through.
He's not on the same level as Kieran Doris, is he, realistically?
I think he's close, but not there yet. He'll be better than Kieran Doris this year.
Oh, you silly boy! No, you can't say that in this sentence, Paddy.
All right, show potential. Bowden Barrett up here. Simply the best. Dude.
Well, he's world class, isn't he? He used to be the best in the world. Now he's world class. Surely.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree.
He comes off the bench.
He's not New Zealand's like clear-cut number 10, I wouldn't say.
He comes off the bench. There's an argument for good in the current
He will start in the World Cup, though.
Okay.
Wait, Rohan, you said the argument for Bowden Barrett being in good.
I said world class, but I said there's an argument for good because you would say in the last year he's come off the bench. Like, how can you? Like, I'm just. Jack said in the last year. Are we not talking about in the last year, or what are we talking about?
He played I'm pretty sure he started like the first test against South Africa at Umbella. Had like a
and then he was benched, and then he was benched for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, but he didn't play badly, and he's back in like.
No, it's not. I'm not saying he didn't play badly. I'm just saying how like can you realistically put someone as world class or best in the world when they come off the bench? Do you know what I mean?
Let's put him in world class because he is a
Malcolm
world
Marks
class.
comes off the bench. Malcolm Marks literally.
Marks starts a decent amount. They flip between who they bring off the bench and who they start.
Barrow as well.
Yeah.
So okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Barrett's world class. Yeah.
Owen Farrell, world class. I think.
I think good.
He's
I think good.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's in the
I mean,
similar. He's in the similar brackets like the Randrandras and Dorises and stuff like that. He's not outrageous. He's not best in his position. So
Damn, did I not put Marcus Smith in here?
Ooh.
Oh, he was meant to be in
doesn't
here.
matter. We'll just
Don't
get on
worry.
with it.
Rico Ioane, what do we reckon?
Ooh.
he's in the. I put him as between good or world class. In my
I'd say
opinion.
good.
If we're
I'd
seeing
say
what he
good.
did last year, being the second best 13 in the world, he has to be in the world class range because world class is like top 3 in your position, we said. So is there not an argument for him being world class?
Yeah, 100% argument. I'd put him in world class. If I couldn't decide, I'm putting him in world class.
Purely based off form, I genuinely think there's an argument. And that's why I was saying Kurt Lorenzo also had an argument for being world class because he's top 2 in his position. So
He's not top 2 in his position though, is he?
Who?
Is him and
Who?
Will clear?
Who's top 3? Who's top 2 in their position?
Tatarenzo.
Kurt Lorenzo.
Mate.
He scored 8 tries in 8 tests. 8 tries.
Mate. Oh,
No,
mate. Stop.
Paddy, stick him in world class and let's leave it at that.
All right.
Taddy, come on, mate.
Damien Penaud, where does he go?
World class.
World class. Not a
Best
debate.
World class.
Best in the world.
Best in the world.
He's the best winger in the world.
Yeah. To be fair.
He is so sick.
Would you
He-
not
he is
say
the
like
best winger in the
Lorenzo
world.
and Will Jordan?
No.
Guys,
What? Taddy, come on.
Arenza
Taddy-
doesn't come into the conversation of Penaud and Will Jordan and
Whoever else.
Okay.
Best in the world.
Mickley Hooper, where does he go?
overrated for me.
Who?
Overrated.
Michael Hooper.
Oh, okay.
He's
Who?
overrated for me.
Not looking
Good.
good. Not looking good.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll
I
say
mean,
I'll say he's
no, I
I mean-
don't think he's a bad player. I just think from what he was, people still think he's the player that he was, and he's not. So for
No.
me,
Yeah,
it's just
I agree.
overrated.
If he was world class and it's not the player he was, surely he's good. Because it's not like he's
No,
disastrous.
Yeah, but-
because
he's
I
overrated.
mean,
If we're talking about this
Taddy,
year,
Owen
he's
Jones
overrated.
was a captain of a Lions team, but he's in his time to go.
All right, let's put him in overrated then. Ellis Genge, good. Not world class. Good.
World class. World
yeah,
class.
I'd say world class.
He
Yeah.
can't scrummage.
Are we?
If you look,
right, there's
mate,
a
we're
myth
not
about
we're not repeating ourselves. Listen, when you look at his output in games, it's higher than any blue set
Yeah.
top in the world. So there's
Right.
you can't really justify putting him
World
anywhere
class,
below world class.
Aldreet, where does he go? Good.
Good.
World class.
Good.
I
He
think
ain't
it's either
world
one of
class.
those two.
When you sit
Um,
behind RD Sarvea, you're gonna be I say good.
But
Yeah.
I'd say he's on the same level as Doris. I mean, either of them are better.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
There's
don't
not
know.
really-
Gosh, to put
It's
one
not.
above.
There's not a lot in
Yeah.
between them two.
I'll back it. Good. Yeah.
Capuzzo, I think he's world class. Top
Showing
3
potential. Showing potential.
See, I think good because I feel like he's
Yeah.
shown us that he can be an elite
A
50.
big
What, in
game
2
player.
games,
Not world
Jack?
class.
In like 3 games, he's shown you that.
And last Six Nations, he proved it.
That was the one game against Wales, which no one knew about him until he stepped.
Mate, he scored 2 tries off the bench before the game against Wales,
Okay, but
and then his he was Italy's best player in the autumn. So these are 3 tournaments where he's done well now. He's an established international player.
So yours, where you put him in? You put him in.
I'm
where?
putting him at good. I'm putting him good.
With the likes of Doris. You put him in the same bracket as Doris.
Yeah.
Well, I think Doris should have been world class. So I'm not putting him on the level of Doris, but I'm putting him on the level of the other players.
So you're putting the
Other
same
than
bracket.
Randrandra.
Yeah, I was gonna say Randrandra.
Dupont, best in the world.
Best in the world, yeah.
Best
Best
in the world.
Is this Johnny Sexton best in the world as well?
World class. World class, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd say world class.
World class.
Yeah.
Is he? Who's the top 3 fly half for you guys? Who is the top 3 fly half?
Yeah, if I say anything, I'm going to get slandered. Yeah, I didn't even say anything.
Finn
Wait,
Russell.
what's your point? Yeah.
World class. Tally world class, and let's just move on.
Who's this guy? Siri Bile, I think. Good.
Cyril Barty.
Who? Pardon?
Cyril Bile. I
Pardon?
think. I'm pretty sure this is Cyril Bile. I'm not sure. I can zoom in. Cyril Bile.
No, that's not. That's Willem, sir.
Paul Willemser. My knowledge of French players is horrible.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Are you-
Yeah, he's good.
Andre Pollard. it's
Not
it's
looking good.
Over.
Overrated.
I'd say, to be honest, it's time to go. To be honest, but in all
Overrated.
honesty, they're looking at ways of getting him out of the team before the next World Cup as well. So I genuinely think it is his time to go. And you look at the form of Valemza as well, him playing at 10 in the autumn internationals. It's time for him to go, mate. It has to be.
No, but then again,
I'd say overrated. I'd say overrated.
you can't, guys. He's not in any of those categories when he's still literally the number one choice for South Africa. For me,
But he didn't. The last game they played, he didn't start.
because he was injured. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
but was he? All right. I didn't know. He's
Surely
he's
he's
overrated for me.
But
Showing
bro,
some
it's like
potential. He's
similar.
showing some
Bro,
potential.
Mate, he's like 30 years old. How's he showing potential?
Bro, it's similar with Smith and Farrell. We both think Smith should start, but Farrell still starts, don't they? You know what I mean? It's like
He's
we don't
He's
think.
overrated. No,
Pollard's
Farrell's better
overrated.
than him.
Pollard's
Farrell's better than
overrated.
him. He's overrated.
All
He
right.
is overrated.
This is Gary Ringrose. I think he's good.
World class.
No, he's not world class yet.
He's
Let's
not.
be.
So we're saying top 3 13s, yeah?
Yeah. You're looking at you're looking at Yuan, and you're looking at Faku.
Iku.
He's not top 3.
He's good.
He's better than Ioane, man. He is.
Oh, no,
He's a better
not.
13. He's a better 13 than Ioane. He's got a better understanding of the game from 13. He's
No.
a better he's a better
Not
distributor.
defensively. Not defensively.
Listen. Yes, defensively, and Kieran will back me. He's seen him defend. He's a better distributor. He runs more clever lines. The only thing Ioane really has on him is pace.
No, Rico Ioane is such a better going forward player.
So
He's not
clear.
world class. He's in the good
What
section.
does
He's
that
in
even
good.
mean?
This is Corabetti. Where are we seeing? I think he's good. He's not world class. He's good, I reckon.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Duan van der Merwe, overrated. I think.
Yes. Facts.
Massively overrated.
Mate, what's wrong with you lot? Serious.
Genuinely.
He's
And
not
I'd say showing potential because I don't think he's proven himself on a big enough stage yet.
Lions tour, mate.
Did he
Okay,
turn
they
up?
lost.
Was he
They
playing?
lost.
He did turn up.
Wait, did he play in the Lions tour? Genuine question. I'm not
Yes.
gonna be rude.
Yes.
Was he playing? Okay.
He's minimum good.
Rohan, what else has he done apart from that try against England in the first round? I'm genuinely
Paddy, come on.
Mate. You're just clueless on you.
I'm genuinely intrigued. What else has he done? Like, I'm not even
He
trying
was
to.
one of the best players against Wales. Like, if we're talking recently.
Wales. Wow, that
All
really.
right, mate. Yeah, all right, mate.
All right, let's put him in good. Untermac, world class. Good.
Yeah.
World class.
Yeah. World class. World class.
All right. Sam Kane, it's time to go. Sam Kane, it's time to
Yeah.
go.
Awful.
Sam
He's
Kane
awful.
is definitely
Get
time
out.
to go.
You're never going to see an all black shirt again, son. Keep looking.
Van der Fleer is either best in the world.
Best in the world. He won Player of the Year like not long ago.
Best.
Okay, how many flankers that are better than him? You're looking at Tui Pelotu, you're looking at Khaleesi.
Tui Pelotu.
What? Khaleesi? Tally, come on. The
you're
best.
Wait,
flanker.
hold on. Tui Pelotu.
The New
Full
Zealand
name,
guy, the
please?
white guy, what's his name? The
Oh,
flanker.
Tui Pelotu, the second row. Oh, yeah.
No,
He's my favourite
there's-
flanker.
There's another guy.
Or
He plays for New
Papali'i Frizzell.
Dalton Papali
Wait.
is better than him. Sia Khaleesi's
No,
better.
he's
he's
not.
not,
No, he's
man.
not.
No,
Paddy,
he's
stop
not.
being deluded.
Van der Fleer is best in the world, and I'm an avid Irish hater, and he's best.
Ludlam is literally clear off him on based off.
Mate,
being-
just put him in best in the world and let's get on with it. Serious.
George North, it's time to go.
Time to go. Awful. Get out. You're concussion free. Just get out.
Gail Faku, good.
World class.
World class, good.
World class.
He's not better than Ringrose, man. He's not better than Ringrose.
I'm
think
gonna say because Ringrose only had a late spurt. Faku cemented himself as the best 13 for like the last 2 years.
I don't know.
Probably can you am.
The Kanyuam's breakout year in terms of being like the best player in the world was last year. If we're
No,
gonna be
he had a
correct.
very good World Cup year, to be fair.
That is true. That's also true. But I would say Faku in terms of consistency has been consistently the best 13 for the last few years.
Okay, well let's move on.
Even Etzebeth, best in
He
the world.
played 12 for 2 of
Eden
those 3
Etzebeth
years,
is not.
Teddy.
Oh,
Kieran, even Etzebeth's not. He's the best lock in the world. Let's be real.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, best in the world. That's even
okay,
a debate.
Maro
And
Toje is not looking
Toje,
good.
world class.
It's not looking. Based off current
World
form, you're
class.
going to put Toje into world class.
World
It's not
class.
looking good.
Right, there's no way of saying Toje is better than Ty Burton.
Oh, is that Ty Burton good? Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
he is.
What?
I
I
genuinely
would
think
say
he is.
I'd put him in the same bracket. Because I know he can be better than Tyburn, but he's just
But he
it's
hasn't
like
been.
form. Yeah.
I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it's not. I'm
Paddy,
saying,
stop. Paddy, stop. Shut up.
Can
I
I
don't want to
explain
hear
why?
it.
Paddy,
I'm not
he's
saying-
still like.
Tally, this is the definition of black on black violence, man.
Can I explain why? I'm not saying his career is down the drain, but I'm saying as things stand in terms of his current form, it's not looking good in terms of the way he's playing.
All
That's
right,
what-
okay. After round two, like this is you're saying he's not at his best, yeah.
yeah.
He's leading in like dominant tackles. After round two, he was leading in turnovers.
Yeah, but the majority of those came against playing against a crappy Italy team. So like, let's take
No,
that
so
into
we go
account as well.
Scotland, Wales, and Italy.
Yeah, but those guys are like the okay, fine. Then.
No,
Paddy,
okay,
he's
I
only
think
been-
world class. I'll settle for good. That's a good.
Good.
Yeah.
Will
stick with
Jordan. I think he's
Will
good.
Jordan,
He's going to be world
he's
class.
world class. He's world class.
He was injured last year. How can you say he's world class?
Oh, all right. If we're going off injuries in the last year,
Yeah,
he's
but
good.
we just said
Colby.
like Cheslin Colby. Yeah, we said he's world class when he's not injured, and he hasn't played in the last year. So unless you want to move Colby
Yeah,
down
but-
to good,
No, but Colby played more games.
no, oh mate,
Did he?
Will Jordan
yeah.
literally scored. He scored the best try of New Zealand's season last
And
year.
then we're going to world class. Faf,
Or you just move Colby down to good if you can physically do that. But
we'll put Faf de Klerk into best in the world because he's one
What?
of the
No.
What the
not
hell
the
are you
best
doing?
nine in the world.
Tally,
He's not the
no.
best.
Fine, then,
nine in the
world
Absolutely
class,
not.
world class, world class, world class.
Mate, he's barely played. He's
Tally,
barely
who
played.
needs
He's
the
so-
world-
Faf de Klerk's good.
Paddy.
Faf de Klerk is good.
Buffelli, world class. Surely Buffelli.
Not a chance. No.
No, he's world class. He's world class.
Buffelli is
Yeah.
world class.
No, he with just his kicking alone, that puts him in good. Let alone how good of a winger he is.
Sia
what's his,
Khaleesi, world class as well.
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, no, he's world class. Let's not
He
beat
is
around the
world
bushes.
Let's take his leadership into account. Let's take
All right, fine then. All right, Farrell's leadership into account. He's the best in the world according to the English media. So
Aaron Smith.
Aaron
It's time to go.
He's
I can explain
good.
why.
No. He's still
It's
the
not
best.
time
nine.
to go, Taddy.
He's
He's
not
good.
that good.
He's good.
Yes,
He's
Boys,
good.
we like one voice. We have like one voice talking. Otherwise,
Christie for New Zealand is showing more promise for me. Wait, let me explain.
Yeah.
Than he
Call
ever
it,
showed.
Taddy.
Than he
Taddy-
ever showed. I'm
Taddy's
telling
Let
you
him talk.
now.
Let him, Jack, just let him talk.
Right, Aaron Smith for me stands behind the ruck and does nothing. He's not showing that passion and that fire. So for me, he's going in the overrated to not looking good. If anybody else wants to,
I still think he's probably got one of the best passes in world rugby, and his service from the ruck is probably the best. So
Because that's
he's
his
at least
job.
good.
it's his job.
Yeah.
It's his job.
But he does his job better. He's just like Johnny Sexton. He does his job better than anyone
Yeah.
else in the world.
Okay, so
he's
we're saying good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
James
is
Ken
Well.
Owens. Can we just do the Ken Owens one? It's time to go because he's Welsh. Let's just stick him in.
Yeah.
all right. Actually, let's just get all the Welsh.
No, drop him down. Paddy.
Louis Zammit, I think is overrated.
Time to go. Time to go.
Reece Savage not
He's good.
overrated.
He's good.
He's good.
He's
Rohan,
good.
Yeah, he's good.
No,
He's
no.
Rohan, he's not in good. Think about it. Jasper Wiese, Andrew Esterhuizen.
Oh, mate, you stop calling him
It's
Jasper
Jasper
Wiese.
Wiese.
You're so
It's Jasper
fucking
Wiese.
clueless.
Okay, Rohan. If Arenzo, who had a way better year than Louis Zammit in showing potential, Zammit is not above showing potential.
I have to agree with Tally on that.
Because the
So-
only reason
so-
Lorenzo's not higher is because he hasn't played enough. But Louis Zammit has played enough.
Yeah, but who played better?
So by
in this
that logic,
time?
Louis Zammit.
You're-
He's done
you're
the same
smoke.
thing as Lorenzo's done
You're
for
smoke,
longer.
Rohan.
I'm
The
going
only
back.
thing-
I'm
the
going.
only-
I'm going back to what I said. He's a speed merchant, so he's going overrated.
Thank you. I agree.
It's like saying Aaron
Oh,
Smith's a
mate.
pass merchant because that's
But he's
what-
not. Yeah, but,
Oh, no.
Speed
Van
management.
der Flee is a ruck merchant, so he's overrated.
But he's
Do you know
not.
what I
He's a
mean?
tackle merchant. as
Okay,
well.
in my opinion,
Oh, take away
he's-
Artie Sevilla's strength, and he's rubbish.
he's
What-
been
what
one
does
of
that
He's
mean?
just a strength merchant.
You can't take away strength. What?
He's been the
Yeah,
worst.
you can't
Welsh
take away
swimmer.
speed either, can you, mate?
He's been
But I'm
the worst.
saying. But I'm saying Lou Rees-Zammit has nothing to his game, whereas other than speed.
What
Whereas
do
Aaron
you
Smith,
mean? It has nothing
Yes.
to do with game.
let me
guys,
just add.
Sam Warburton himself came out today and said he's literally defensively, he's one of the worst wingers in the game, right? He's bad on the high ball. In my opinion, since the year 2000, he's the worst winger Wales have had. Genuinely.
He's not bad under the high ball, and
I'm-
Wales have had. Think about some of the wingers that Wales have had recently.
Okay.
Listen. He's not.
Let's meet in the
bad
middle
under high
ground
ball.
and put him in.
All right, we'll meet at Sherm Potential.
Yeah.
All right, we'll meet at Sherm Potential.
All right, James Lowe, good, I reckon. Good.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's a good little player.
Freddie Stewart, world class.
World class.
World class.
Yeah.
Oh, Damien Valemza. No conversation. It's my boy D Wizzy.
I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to speak. I know I'm going to get bullied if I speak.
Okay. Explain.
World class.
Rohan, in terms of a playmaker,
He is world class, right?
Stick your boyfriend in world class and be quiet, mate.
he's the best playmaking fullback I've ever seen.
He's not a fullback. He's a 10. He's not a fullback.
He hasn't played 10 for like 3 years.
He played 10 against England.
Boys,
He played 10 against England
because of injuries. Oh my god. Okay,
Willie LaRue's fit. Willie LaRue starts 15.
Ty
Bird,
best in the world.
He's best in the world. Yeah, he's best tight end in the world.
He's best prop in the
Finn
world.
Russell were putting him in good, especially after that.
Best in the world.
Because those aren't the signs of a Those aren't the signs of a world-class player to throw such a pass.
I'm just going to say, for me, he's the best in the world. I know, Tony, you're in control. You're going to put him where you want, but I think he's the best in the world. At least world-class.
Wait,
he's world-class. He's world-class.
I think he's the best in the world. Because realistically, what 10 are you going to put? If you're not putting Johnny Sexton best in the world, then who else would you put in there?
I'll take
Finn Russell.
Finn Russell on any day.
Yes, and I would genuinely take Pollard.
Well, not currently.
World-class, bro, and I'll genuinely take Pollard over Willie LaRue. In a big game, I would.
Over Willie LaRue?
I'll genuinely take Pollard over Finn Russell. Genuinely.
Can I just make a comment about Russell before we continue? I think you're discounting the help that he has compared to every single tier 1 fly half.
Rohan, every time I try to mention help, you say it's invalid, and now you're mentioning help. Come on.
No, help's not invalid. The team's success is invalid. Because you bring up, they've won this many World Cups. If we're talking about the players and the individual, then them winning a World Cup, unless they were a player of the tournament in the World Cup, is pretty much invalid.
Bro,
what I'm saying is he is like, he's basically, if he does nothing in the game, Scotland don't do anything. So he has to make something happen every single game. He's burdened with that every single game.
Or he can be the master of their own downfall and throw an intercept pass. Stuart Hogg, where are we putting him? In terms of categories?
Good.
He's good.
Could you say he's overrated now?
Overrated.
No.
He's not.
I say he's overrated now, to be honest.
Okay, what has he done recently? Apart from styling his hair.
So are you talking about when you say recent? Are you saying when you talk about recently? Are you talking about silverware, or are you talking about how
just
he's actually
performances?
What he's done in games. I think Blair Kinghorn should be Scotland's fullback going forward.
Really?
Yeah, I genuinely think Blair Kinghorn. When Stuart Hogg got injured the other day, Blair Kinghorn came on and did more than Hogg's done.
All right, let's agree. Overrated then, right?
I think overrated. Yeah.
Tipperick is time to go. Honestly, his performances have been abysmal. I'm
not having that. No, I hate the Welsh, but at the same time, he's the only player that stands out in a Welsh shirt. Really,
I'd say he's one. I say he's one of the few players that you'd give a second chance. I think Tipperick.
Good then. Good.
Yeah, he's only. Yeah.
Tupou. Where do we put Tupou? Good. Well, I think
tight head. Yeah, world class tight head.
Ben Youngs, where are we playing?
Time to go. Time to go. What a useless rugby player. Honestly, get him out.
Lamoureux. I think Lamoureux's good. He's not. I think he's not on the showing potential, but I think I've got him in good. Genuinely,
good.
Yeah, I'll back that.
Yeah, I'll back that.
World class Tom Wright. I think he's burst on.
He's good. He's good.
Tom Wright might be the most underrated player in all of world rugby.
Maybe he's good though.
I think he's really good. I think he's a really good finisher. He's a really good kicker, and he's got a really good game IQ.
Yeah, he's good.
Are we saying showing potential or overrated?
He's a top winger.
What?
Kieran,
he's good.
He's a
He's
top
good
three
'cause
winger.
no, Tally, he's good. 'Cause he
Jordan
hasn't had
Corbe.
time to make-
He's not even the
He-
top winger in his country.
So let's stick him in good.
Good.
All right, let's stick him in good then.
Who's the
I
final?
don't know why I have Pollard here again, but he's here for some reason. 2019
weird.
Pollard, best in
Oh,
the
it's this 2019 Pollard, fucking best in the world, mate. Best in the world.
Guys, so that's our tier ranking list. As you can see here, I mean, I don't think there's anything too controversial.
Wait, is there anything anyone would change, by the way?
Yeah,
No.
I'd move on. So there's a slight inconsistency here because we're talking about Cheslin Colby's there when he's fit, world class, but at the moment you'd probably say he's good. But then we've got Randrandran as good, but when he's fit, he's world class. And then there's other players like that as well. It's
So,
rats.
guys, that's our tier ranking video. We're going to be back with some more Six Nations and international themed videos. We're going to have a trivia video on the way where we're going to be doing guess the players. So many more videos for you guys to come. Thank you very much for watching, and we're going to see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.